God is always up to something. In every era of history, God has always been at work to bring the gospel to the unreached. But what about in our day? What is God doing in our current cultural setting? We live in the aftermath of the sexual revolution. It was a movement that essentially abolished the biblical standards for sex, marriage, and family. And in the wake of this movement, we've seen the embrace of homosexuality, we've seen the redefinition of marriage, and we've even seen the transgender revolution. And through all of this, the LGBT community has gained a prominent voice in our culture. So again, I ask this question: what is God doing in the midst of all of this? Personally, I think He's trying to get our attention. Throughout history, the LGBT community has been, for the most part, mishandled and misunderstood by the church. But now in our day, it's as if God is just setting them right before us, saying, here are broken people who need Jesus. And so I believe that in our day, God is wanting to bring salvation, deliverance, and healing for those who struggle with sexual brokenness, especially those who identify as LGBT. And that is why we started the Greater Love Outreach, because we wanted to bring the greater love of God to the LGBT community. In 2014, we went to our very first New York City Gay Pride Parade, and we've been going there every year since. And while we're there, we conduct surveys with people and use that as a platform for discussing sexuality and the gospel. And now, going to the parades has been great, but the Lord was really stirring our hearts for more. And so in 2016, we started going into some of the various gay bars in Manhattan to meet and establish friendships with people in the LGBT community and to be able to share the gospel with them in the context of those friendships. And so far, the Lord has been faithful to open up some incredible opportunities for us to talk about Jesus with them. And of course, the reason why I'm sharing all this with you is to let you know that you can also be involved in the Greater Love Outreach. The first way that you can be involved is by simply joining us for prayer. Once a month, we go into Manhattan to pray in the neighborhoods where we do the outreach, and we pray over the bars that we go into, and we pray for the LGBT community in general. And we really consider this to be an essential aspect of the ministry. The second way that you can join us is to actually join us in the bars for the outreach. But of course, we realize that due to the environment in the gay bars, this is not an outreach that everyone is prepared to do. It's not an outreach that everyone should be doing. And so we have an application and a training process that you must go through before you can join us in the bars. But if you are interested in forming friendships with people in the LGBT community, then please contact me for more information about it. The third way that you can be involved in the ministry is to join us at the Gay Pride Parade. And now this is a weekend-long outreach that happens every summer, and we give you plenty of training and preparation before we actually go out to the parade. But again, just like with the bars, we understand this is not a ministry that everyone is prepared to do, nor is it something that everyone should be involved in. So we have an application and a screening process that you need to go through before you can join us for the parade. But if you feel led to be involved, please contact me for more information about it. And then the fourth and final way that you can be involved in this ministry is to partner with us through financial giving. As we form friendships with people in the LGBT community, we want to be able to bless them. We want to be able to take them out to dinner. We want to take them out for coffee from time to time. And we want to get them birthday presents and things like that. And so we have a goal of raising at least $100 a month, and any of the money that is given towards the Greater Love Outreach will be used exclusively to bless the men and women who we meet at the parade and in the gay bars. And so these are just a few of the ways that you can be involved in the ministry. And if you have any further questions about how you can help us to bring the greater love of God to the LGBT community, then please contact me for more information, and I look forward to working with you.